Mark Smith is a constitutional attorney and a distinguished fellow at the Ave Maria School of Law, as well as the host of the Four Boxes Diner YouTube channel, which discusses Second Amendment history and scholarship and so forth. Mark, good to have you here.
Thanks for having me back on, Steve.
Always a pleasure. So, weapons of war. Weapons of war. This is a topic, a subject, a talking point that they like to use. Weapons of war. They are the target of gun control advocates. But weapons of war, what does that mean? Does that mean my Benelli R1 308 hunting rifle? It's a semi-automatic. It only holds 5 rounds, but at some point that'll be too much if we continue down this road, won't it?
Yeah, look, when you see the phrase weapons of war today used by the Democrats, that is a propaganda term, no different than ghost guns, gun violence. These are designed for their handmaidens in the mainstream media to just repeat 1,000 times to try to scare people about something that's not really true. We know when they use the phrase weapons of war, what they're really talking about are very ordinary semi-automatic rifles, usually anything on the AR-15 style platform, which, of course, we're all familiar with, which is obviously not a weapon of war. Now, I should mention that next time someone says weapon of war, point out to them that, well, you know, the semi-automatic AR-15s are constitutionally protected by the Supreme Court. Although the Supreme Court has not expressly said it is, if you look at the last 4 decisions by the Supreme Court, it specifically says that firearms that are commonly owned or possessed by Americans for lawful purposes are protected arms under the Second Amendment. Now, that would obviously include AR-15 style rifles, because we know that there are literally, Steve, tens of millions of AR-15 style firearms out there in the United States already. Now, I want to compare, and this is very important.
Mark, I think it is one of the most common rifles, if not the most common single style of rifle in the country, is the Armalite rifle, the AR-15, right? I mean, it's about as common as it gets.
Correct.
Yeah.
It is the most popular rifle in the United States, and that is not you or I stated that. That is actually what the ATF stated several months ago when they issued their so-called ghost gun regulations. They literally said the AR-15 is the most popular rifle in America.